A bill to aid combat veterans in their transition to civilian life has been referred to a Senate committee in Washington. Alan Scott takes a look at this piece of proposed legislation from our Aberdeen newsroom.
This combat veterans bill would give such a veteran an opportunity to head towards civilian life before being discharged, thereby cutting the gap that exists now. Photojournalist Dave Halleck asked United States Senator Mike Rounds in Sioux Falls about the combat veterans bill.
This is a bill that Senator Angus King and I have sponsored together. It's bipartisan in nature, and what we're trying to do is to allow combat veterans who served in active duty in areas where there was active combat. They could immediately apply for their veterans' benefits, health care and so forth.
It would seem the majority of Americans would think that service members automatically get veterans' benefits. So why would this bill be important?
In a lot of cases right now, a veteran, they have to get their DD-214, they have to get in, they got to get established. It may be months before they actually have their health care set up and rolling. We want those combat veterans to have access to it immediately the day after they leave service. We think it's a step in the right direction.
I had a chance to talk with South Dakota American Legion Commander Courtney Steffens, an Air Force veteran, to find out the stance of the Legion on this issue.
The American Legion's primary focus right now is combating veteran suicide. One of the most vulnerable periods for a transitioning service member is that first 6 to 12 months coming out of service. This bill would be instrumental in helping the veteran navigate that vulnerable period.
According to Commander Steffens, studies have shown that during that period of vulnerability, combat veterans in particular have a suicide rate far above the norm. By the way, is there anything that the American Legion members or the public at large can do to ensure that this bill gets passed?
Absolutely. Contact your congressmen and let them know that you also support ensuring that our service members have direct access to VA care as soon as they transition out.
This bill originated in the Senate. That means no additional cost. Anything that has funding involved with it has to start in the House. Right now, the bill is in the Senate Veterans Committee, where Mike Rounds is a member. In Aberdeen, Alan Scott, Dakota News Now.